How's it going, all you guys and girls in the Illumination? Time to jump aboard the Loom Train. It's me, it's JJD, Double J, the Illuminator here.
The sweet one.
Also known by almost countless other aliases and nicknames. We won't get into that right now. It must be just my eyes. Maybe I have a hair on my glasses or something. I thought I saw a hair on me, but there's plenty of hair on me. But anyway. Today I have a question. What would you do in this situation? I kind of know what I would do, but I want to get everyone's opinion. Let me tell you what happened. At work, a bunch of us have been working together. You know, this is something that I'm a little bit against because of the pandemic, but they pulled a lot of us. I talked in another video. They pulled a lot of us out of our normal areas to be able to, because a lot of the areas, people are networking from home, they're working from home and stuff. So to keep us busy, they have us, some of us working together. Anyway, one guy was supposed to buff this floor in this lab. It's a kind of like a nursing lab where they been doing some type of, and I don't even know if it's some type of, it's used for nursing. I don't know. It's not a hospital or a medical center or anything like that, but don't ask me to explain it. He was supposed to wash and buff the floor. Now, as a janitor, I mean, I could talk for an hour about, you know, just the basic janitorial things, but the nuts and bolts of it is we have the special solution that we put in the mop bucket with water. You mix it the right amount with the water. You mop it on, you let it dry, and then you get the high-speed buffer. You know, it's got this 14-inch pad. No, it's the ones we have now, they're bigger. They're like 19-inch, 20-inch pads. And the revolution is like 1,500 revolutions per minute, and it shines everything up. Well, I don't know if he didn't mix the solution correctly. I don't know if it was something that was, you know, the pad was too dirty or what. Could be a lot of different things. But the floor came out looking terrible. But the other thing is, the guy that was working with him, here's the pickle. The guy I was working with him said that, you know, not to the boss, but he said that this other guy kept stopping what he was doing because he would make phone calls, and he was kind of just like, you know, lollygagging around. And when the other guy told him, hey, you know, we got to get this done or whatever, he said, oh, you know, you're in such a rush, you do it. So it caused this big problem. Now, the other guy that wasn't lollygagging around, the question is it wrong to go to the boss because it didn't come out looking good, and it was the other guy that it didn't look good because of him. It wasn't because of, so should he go down for the, you know, they work together, but should he rat the other guy out? Now, maybe ratting the other guy out is the wrong expression to use here, but since the other guy was probably the cause of why they couldn't get the fluid motion of this whole thing going on, and since the one who was the one that kept walking away was the one that was in charge of that whole thing and set up the machines and set everything up, do they both go down for this problem? Should they both get in trouble for this problem? Or should he say, hey, listen, he's on his phone half the day, you know, and then he has this flip attitude. So what would you do? My question is, what would you do? Would you say something to the boss? Is it ratting someone out? Is it wrong to say something? I mean, me personally, my opinion would be, I think that the boss should know, only because, you know, maybe not in a way that, okay, let me see, how's the best way to do this? I think the boss should know. It's so hard because how do you not be labeled a rat after this? I think it's the boss's fault for not checking up on the project. You know what I mean? Like, to not have a supervisor there. Maybe in the future now there will be, but I don't know. Maybe go to the union. See, I have 21 years. At the time I record this, I have 21 years experience there. So there's so much that I would do now that I wouldn't have done even 5 years ago when it comes to opening my mouth. So I don't know. Being a slightly newer guy, the guy that I'm thinking should go to the boss, he's been there about 7 years. The other guy's been there a little bit longer, but I don't know. What would you do? I think, me personally, I would say to the boss, listen, you know, a team is supposed to be 2 people, right? Well, I kind of felt like most of the time I was one person. Maybe I would say it in general terms. I don't know. I thought I knew what to say, and now I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I would want to say something, because why should I get in trouble? I don't know. What would you do? Put your comments below. I really would appreciate it. I love you all. Take care. Stay safe. This is the Illuminator, and I'll be back. And before I get out of here, I just wanted to say a big thank you for coming over and watching. It really means a lot to me. If you liked the video you just saw, hit that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you haven't done so already, please click that subscribe button. It's 100% free. It'll help keep you up to date on all my videos and vlogs. And don't forget to ring that bell.
You don't know the power of the dark side.